So yesterday, Disney revealed a ton of exciting news and big announcements at Destination D23 2025. The event was packed with surprises, sneak peeks, and big announcements for its upcoming film slate, including Disney's new animated film Hexed, updates on Ice Age 6, Zootopia 2, and much more. So let's talk about everything one by one. First of all, we got the first official look at Smarty Pants in Toy Story 5. It's a new character voiced by Conan O'Brien, which is described as a potty training toy. The new concept arts of the kid's tablet Lillipad was also revealed, who will be one of the villains of the film, or maybe the main villain, as revealed at ONC 2025. We also got a brand new look at the Buzz Lightyear army. This army will also be among the film's villains after they get stuck in a malfunctioning play mode. The attendees were also treated to the opening scene of the movie, which showed a ton of high-tech edition Buzz Lightyears. One of these Buzz toys wakes up on an island and discovers many others, inside and outside of their boxes, after their shipping container got lost at sea. These toys are updated versions, as Buzz now has a digital display on his chest and looks new and shiny. Then he starts opening up the other Buzz toys, and they begin searching the island for an escape, using their lasers along the way. Even though they don't work, because they're obviously toys, they eventually realize their chance to escape isn't great and gather around a fire. One of the Buzz toys looks up, sees a star in the sky, and speaks his first words, "Star Command." We then see the stars in the sky form the Toy Story 5 logo, and the footage ends. They also announced that Toy Story will return to theaters on September 12th in honor of its 30th anniversary, and Buzz Lightyear will once again fly in Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year. Then Jared Bush came on stage and announced a brand new original animated film titled Hexed. The studio released a short clip teasing the shimmering green logo while confirming its release date, November 25th, 2026. The film will be directed by Josie Trinidad, who have worked in the animation department in Zootopia and Wreck-It Ralph, and Jason Hand, the director of Moana 2, with Roy Conley and Juan Pablo Reyes Lancaster-Jones producing. The first concept art was also revealed, which teased a vibrant, magical setting with imagery that drew comparisons to the whimsical Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. While few details about the cast or creative team have been released, the movie's premise was revealed. It follows a teenage boy and his Type A mom, who discover that his weirdness is actually hidden magic. Their discovery transports them to a world where magic can run free, a realm accessible only to those labeled weird in the regular world. Then we got some new details on Zootopia 2. The film adds 2 new cast members, Patrick Warburton as new Mayor Windancer, and Yvette Nicole Brown, who will voice 2 characters, Baroness Bear and an EMT Otter. Patrick Warburton also stepped on stage and talked about his character. He is an actor-turned-politician who starred in such films as The Naysayer Part 2. In one hilarious line from the fake movie, he says, "You say justice is dead. I say." The opening scene was also shown to the attendees, featuring Nick and Judy undercover, chasing after an anteater smuggler in a stolen catering van. They race through an area full of sheep, crash into piles of wool, and Nick ends up with a beard made of fluff. They also face doubts from other ZPD members who don't believe they can handle the mission, which leads to Nick and Judy being sent to partner counseling. As it turns out, the anteater was smuggling in a pit viper named Gary DeSnake, who is played by Kuhui Kwan, and he is after a book that he hopes will change how the world views snakes forever and save his family in some way. Jared Bush also introduced other exclusive clips from Zootopia 2, the same ones Disney previously showed at ONC 2025, which I've already explained in detail in this video. Then Disney revealed the official logo and release date for Ice Age 6. The film is titled Ice Age Boiling Point and is set to release in theaters on February 5th, 2027. This means that the Angry Birds Movie 3 and Ice Age 6 will release just 1 week apart, as the Angry Birds 3 is set for January 29th. So which one are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments. Aside from the title and release date, not much else was revealed, but it was confirmed that Scrat and Baby Scrat will return, and the story will take Manny, Sid, Diego, Ellie, Scrat, and the rest of the herd into dangerous, never-before-seen corners of the Lost World in a dinosaur and lava-filled adventure. Then Pixar gave a special preview of the upcoming original comedy Hoppers. First, we got a first look at Mayor Jerry and King George, voiced by Jon Hamm and Bobby Moynihan. One clip introduces King George, who walks Mabel through the area he has built for displaced animals, which is getting very crowded. In a funny/tragic moment, a worm explains the animal situation to Mabel before being eaten by a passing bird. The next clip shows a group of beavers celebrating by building a dam, because work is the party. Lastly, we saw footage starring Jon Hamm's Mayor Jerry, who is up for re-election and leading a new Beltway construction project. As he gets into his car, Mabel, King George, and the now famous lizard from the end credits of Elio use text-to-speech to warn him that his life is in danger and he needs to listen to them. Then Pixar doesn't reveal much about Incredibles 3 and Coco 2. We just get to know that both movies will not come until 2028. Pixar outlined their upcoming slate of films, and 2028 and beyond we'll see the release of Incredibles 3 and Coco 2. And since Incredibles 3 was listed first, we might see it in 2028, followed by Coco 2 in 2029. And we also didn't get many details on Godot. Only the movie logo was revealed. The cast hasn't been announced yet, though Ismail El-Seen is confirmed to voice a character named Lauren. This character is expected to play an important part in the story. The film is being directed by Enrico Casarosa and will focus on Nero, a black cat in Venice who owes a debt to a feline mob boss and must form an unlikely friendship with a young girl. Then Disney unveiled the first look and confirmed the release date for the next Diary of a Wimpy Kid animated film titled The Last Straw. It will premiere on Disney Plus on December 5th. The studio also offered a sneak peek at the new movie, showcasing Greg Heffley and his pal Rowley getting into the winter spirit a bit early this year by shoveling some snow. And Jeff Kinney, the author and illustrator of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, also sent a recorded message to attendees at Destination D23, introducing the clip from the movie. And that wraps up all the big announcements Disney made at Destination D23 2025. I've probably covered everything, but if I did miss something, let me know in the comments. Also, tell me which sequel are you most excited for? Ice Age 6, Toy Story 5, Zootopia 2, Coco 2, or Incredibles 3? And from the original films, are you more excited about Hexed, Hoppers, or Godot? Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. And if you still haven't watched Flick News episode 49, it's out now, so go check it out. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.